Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Nurul. I'm Binti Saffe. My student ID is 2022913087 and I'm from JBA 2422A. So today, I will presenting on chapter 6, which is the mathematics of finance. The time value of money is referred to the amount of money and investment will grow to over some period of time at some given interest rate. The first type of time value of money is present value or compounding. Future value is the amount that an investment will grow to over time at a specific interest rate. Compounding accumulating referring to an interest on an investment over time to earn more interest. Compound interest is the interest earned on both the initial principal and the interest reinvested from prior periods. The second type of time value of money is present value or discounting. Present value is the value today of a sum of money to be received in the future. Discounting refers to a present value of a future sum, assuming an opportunity to earn a certain return on the value. The annual rate of return can be referred to as the discount rate, required return, cost of capital, or opportunity cost. An annuity can refer as a stream of equal value cash flow over a specific period of time. There are two types of annuity, which are ordinary annuity and annuity due. Ordinary equity happens when cash flow occurs at the end of each period, while annuity due happens when cash flow occurs at the beginning of each period. The future value of an annuity due is always greater than the future value of an ordinary annuity because the cash flow for an annuity due occurs 1 year earlier, and therefore it can earn interest for an additional year. The difference of compounding and discounting period is the adjustment for annually, semi-annually, quarterly, monthly, and daily. Next, I will presenting on chapter 7, which is working capital management. Working capital management involves a day-to-day decision regarding investment in current asset and how these assets are to be financed. It is to manage current asset and current liabilities to achieve a balance between profitability and risk. Working capital policies divided into three, which are relaxed, restricted, and moderate. Relaxed policy have a low risk policies and maintain large amount of current asset. It has high liquidity and potentially low return from investment due to low productivity of current asset relative to fixed asset. Restricted policies have a high risk policies and the current asset is reduced to a minimum. Lower investment in current asset enable the firm to increase investment in other productive investment, and thus will result in higher returns. Moderate policies is in between relaxed and restricted policy. It will result in moderate risk and return. Investment in current asset is at a minimum level without sacrificing liquidity requirements. Next, we will move to concept in working capital management. Permanent current asset is the minimum amount of current asset to continue operation. Temporary current asset is the sudden increase in current asset due to a sudden increase in sales. Temporary sources of financing is the current liabilities. Permanent sources of financing is the long-term finance, which is debt and equities. Spontaneous sources of financing is the arise from day-to-day operation. There are three approaches in working capital management, which are hedging, aggressive, and conservative. Hedging approach resulting in moderate risk with moderate returns. The firm use temporary financing to finance temporary current asset, and permanent financing to finance permanent asset. Aggressive approach resulting in more risk. The firm use temporary financing to support a relatively large portion of current asset, and long-term financing to finance fixed asset and part of permanent current asset. Conservative approach has the lowest risk compared to other approaches. The firm use permanent financing to finance the majority of its asset. Temporary financing only used for peak requirement or when total asset exceed permanent financing. So that's all from me. Thank you.